and focus on the advantage of an introverted person, instead of just always thinking about disadvantages and how can we step out of our comfort zone and become an extroverted person. So actually it's just a fake phenomenon that you're becoming an outgoing person. When you're trying to become more talkative, you're talking more shit when you're not trying to improve your inner heart or mindsets. So actually I've thought about introverted person and extroverted personality as well just yesterday when I'm bathing. So actually when we are extroverted person, we talk more, right? But why sometimes we'll say that extroverted person is more like empty in their real heart? So let me stop a little bit because I have to think. I just a little bit forgot what I thought of yesterday when bathing. So why I'm saying that the inner heart of an extroverted person may be a bit more like empty, or he actually, for boys or girls that talk a lot in social situations, they may be really sometimes upset with themselves or loses the feeling of safe, like 安全感. So why is that happening? Because they always talks to aims at finding or seek for acceptance from others, and sometimes they're always joining some social activities or joining some clubs and societies, just any social circles that they can possibly join. Then the idea is that they will feel loose of their self. Like for introverted person, they always doesn't have this problem because they always focus on themselves, their own happiness, their own work, and they communicate less with others. So they're actually, sometimes we were saying that introverted person is actually more self-caring, and this will makes them having a really healthy life. And especially, and of course, sometimes for a more outgoing person, when they sees an introverted person just playing themselves or just watching movies, watching YouTube, and not going out from their home even, then we'll say that, oh, this guy is really so fold. We will say fold, this term in university. And actually it's not a real problem. Like when you study psychology maybe, or you understand the actions and reasons behind the action from others, then you understand everything. Like they doing this kind of things is actually causing happiness or emotional support from themselves. Like even how much workload or pressures they got, they can use this kind of strategies or this kind of entertainment to relieve their stress. So it's actually quite a good and feasible solution for their problems as well. But for extroverted person, they always seek for peer support, and sometimes their focus will even more on friendships or romantic relationships. So once they break up or once they are their friends being unfriended with him or her, they feel extreme sadness because they put everything in others. So another thing is that why we are always saying that breakup is really pain for introverted persons, that introverted person doesn't have a really large social network. They may feel like they lose everything. They lose all their friends or any closely related persons they have lost their connections with others. They lose the feel of connected with others. So when like they only maybe got 1 to 2 friends and his girlfriend. So when his girlfriend break up with him, he is losing actually 30% of their close friends, right? So that's the reason why they will feel extreme sadness. But at the same time, when first of all you can put effort in your girlfriend, but at the same time you have to understand the nature that you're actually an individual. When you're an introvert person, you're actually trying to put all your focus into yourself. Like even you love people is possible, but when you love people, you have to still keep your mindset of being rational and logical instead of just blindly put everything to your girlfriend. Then when you lose your girlfriend, you lose everything. You lose your whole world, right? So it's actually quite important. And after that 3 months of frustration period, I understood this idea more clearly. Especially when I don't have a girlfriend, I can understand this in a more like logical way. As when you have a girlfriend, sometimes you have a pink bubble effect on her. You think that she's perfect, she really loves you, she can give you everything and you can give everything to her very safely. But actually no, it's not the case. Like she is also human. She have her good side, she have her bad side, and you have to identify them clearly. And most importantly is you put all your focus on yourself. And romantic relationship is just one part of your own self. You can treat it important, but you still have your main life after you lose the romantic relationship. This is how mature romantic relationship goes. And we're actually trying to like chase after this kind of healthy romantic relationships.